Once again, equality, merit and regional balance were the parameters used in offering the 7,000 pupils from both public and private schools who scored 400 marks and above in last year's KCPE examination Form 1 admissions at national schools. Launching the exercise, Education Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i said the pupils will be admitted to their school of choice.
All the 7,056 candidates who got 400 marks and above, all of them have been admitted to national schools, regardless of whether they came from private or public schools. They have all been admitted to national schools.
The single most important factor in awarding anybody for anything is merit. That comes first. Then the other criteria, and these criteria must be valid. Regional balance, socioeconomic background.
He also regretted the increasing numbers of unregistered candidates despite government's waiver of all KCPE and KCSE examination fees. While revealing plans to introduce online admissions, Matiang'i echoed a warning by Higher Education PS Professor Kolata Suda, also cautioned school heads to guard against embezzlement of development funds.
You know, last year we put 2.9 billion in examination fees we gave Dr. Givilu here for exams. And this year, we are giving him another 3.4 billion for exams, both for KCPE and for KCSE. Just tell me, why as a headmaster would you ask your students to pay 9,000 shillings examination fees? Why? Because there's a school in Trans Nzoia which has given a fee guideline that says 9,000 shillings examination fee. Now, you know, my union brothers, those are the schools I would like to go so that we understand what the problem of that guy is. Because why would you treat parents like that? And you know, on a light touch, I'll be visiting schools because I'm in the Ministry of Education and I can work both from Jogo House and from a school. So
the CS said he will continue making impromptu visits to monitor operations in schools and directed school heads to create their own websites that will be highlighting budgets in efforts to enhance transparency and accountability.
This is what we have done with it, absolute transparency and accountability. Chapter 6 of the Constitution does not only apply to members of Parliament and Cabinet Secretaries, it also applies to heads of institutions, that you have to be transparent, you have to be accountable, you have to manage the resources that you have been given very serious.
His sentiments comes on the eve of the ministry's release of a school's audit report commissioned by the president following an uproar on fees hike in the public national schools. Linus Mashigari for Channel 1 News.